Job was a good man. He lived in the land of Uz. He had a large family. He was blessed with wealth and possessions. Job was known for his piety. He feared God. He shunned evil. His heart was pure. Job's days were filled with blessings. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters. His flocks were vast. His servants numerous. He was respected by all. His life was a testament to God's favor. Job never took his prosperity for granted. He was grateful for his blessings. He offered sacrifices to God. He prayed for his family. He lived a life of righteousness. Job's piety was not motivated by fear. He loved God. He trusted in God's goodness. He believed in God's justice. His faith was unwavering. One day tragedy struck. Job lost everything. His cattle perished. His servants were killed. His wealth vanished. He was left with nothing. The news of his children's death was unbearable. They were taken from him in an instant. His heart was shattered. His grief knew no bounds. Job was devastated. He tore his clothes. He shaved his head. He fell to the ground. He wept bitterly. His world had crumbled around him. Despite his immense suffering, Job did not curse God. He said, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Job's faith was shaken. He questioned God. He cried out in pain. He could not understand why he was being punished. He had always lived a righteous life. He had never strayed from God's path, yet he was subjected to unimaginable suffering. Job's mind raced. He searched for answers. He yearned for an explanation. His heart ached for relief. He felt abandoned by God. He felt alone in his pain. He questioned the fairness of it all. 3 friends came to comfort Job: Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. They sat with him in silence. They shared his grief. Job's friends offered words of consolation. They told him that God was just. They reminded him of God's power. They suggested that Job must have sinned. They urged him to repent. They believed his suffering was a consequence of his actions. Job listened patiently. He respected his friends, but he knew they were wrong. He had not sinned. Section 5. The Voice from the Whirlwind. God appeared to Job. He spoke from a whirlwind. His voice was powerful and his words were profound. God questioned Job. He asked about the mysteries of creation. He reminded Job of his infinite power. He spoke of the vastness of the universe. He described the wonders of nature. He highlighted the limitations of human understanding. God did not explain Job's suffering. He did not apologize for his pain. He simply revealed his majesty. Section 6. A test of faith, not a transaction. Job was humbled. He realized the insignificance of his suffering. He understood the greatness of God. Job repented. He acknowledged his limitations. He submitted to God's will. He had learned a valuable lesson. Faith was not a transaction. It was not about rewards and punishments. True faith was about trust. It was about surrendering to God's plan. It was about finding peace in the midst of uncertainty. Section 7. Accepting the unknowable. Job emerged from his ordeal a changed man. He had faced unimaginable suffering. He had questioned God. He had learned to accept the unknowable. He had discovered the depth of his own faith. Job never received a specific explanation for his suffering, but he found peace in God's presence. He realized that God's ways are not our ways. He trusted that God had a purpose, even in his pain. Section 8. The restoration of Job's fortune. God blessed Job. He restored his wealth. He gave him a new family. He showered him with blessings. Job's life became a testament to God's mercy. His story became a source of hope for generations to come. He lived a long and prosperous life. He died surrounded by his loved ones. His name became synonymous with faith and resilience. Job's story teaches us that even in the darkest of times, God is present. He is with us in our suffering. He never abandons us. Section 9. Finding hope in the darkness. The story of Job is timeless. It speaks to the human condition. It addresses the age-old questions of suffering and faith. It teaches us that suffering is a part of life. It can strike anyone at any time. But it does not have to break us. Through faith, we can find hope in the darkness. We can endure the trials that come our way. We can emerge from adversity stronger than before. Job's story is a reminder that God is with us, even when we cannot see him. He is our refuge and our strength. He is our hope and our salvation.